Mike with Best Building Kit. Wanted to show you inside of one of our buildings here. It's a finished pole barn. The 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 foot high post. Now, I wanted to show you here. The way these purlins are done, that's a 2x6 nailed right in the post. This insulation we sell, this is an R10, kind of like a bubble wrap insulation. It just holds airspace behind it, but you can feel this is cold outside. This is not cold, it's doing its job. But you see a white vinyl on it, just tape it shut and it makes for a real nice look. And it keeps your barn from sweating. Get up there, you just drape it over your purlins as well. While you're building it, screw your metal right through it. Anyway, this barn here, you can see how the truss attaches, okay? This is a 36 by 10, 20, 30, by 90. This does not have an overhang. Now, a lot of times when we do these enclosed buildings, we'll skip the overhang on there just because it's a whole lot more work putting the siding up. As you can see on the end, how the posts are attached. Once again, that 2x6 is in between the posts. Now, sometimes you put blocks of wood on there or blocking in between. We've done it where we make that L-shaped, but it's actually attached in between the trusses. That truss there is placed right on the center of the post so that your purlin cups don't protrude out the top, and when you put your fascia piece on, it's all one straight piece. Anyway, the way these are attached, you just run a post up, bolt a piece of wood on there, bolt it right to the post. Several different ways you can use to attach that, but that's a real simple way. Gets it done nice and easy. That runs right up to, you see you got 2 spreader bars on the truss. Let me take another look. You got 2 spreader bars right there. That's about 36 inches from the bottom of your truss and a little less, probably 2 foot from the top of your post. You have the depth of the truss to contend with. Anyway, this one, we put some clear panels in there, kind of natural skylight. Right here, this header, across here, that's called the barge rafter because we skipped a post. All right, so we have this attaches right to that barge rafter, and then we did like a hip and valley. I don't know if you can see that, but we just ran. We call that board a sleeper, so we could attach our purlins to it and run this, call this a reverse gable, the way it changes direction with the post there. Let me give you a look at that. Anyway, we've got, if you see these pieces here, it's just a lower stabilizer, a lower tube, just kind of a roll protection. It's an extra piece. Keep the truss from moving that way. And sometimes people will put a zigzag brace on there with some pieces of scrap wood just for a little extra security. But anyway, you see, you got a nice spacious barn here. You got lots of room so you can lift your forklift up in between there. You can hay storage, whatever. You have a lot more room than traditional wood truss. Now let me show you the outside. On the outside here, you notice there is no overhang. We skipped the overhang here just because it's a utility building and it's a lot easier and simpler to put up a quick building. That's a piece of corner trim, a rake trim, that just goes right over top of your metal, makes it nice and waterproof so any driving rain can't get in there, and it also goes over your roof. So it's a more efficient way of doing it because you don't have a lot of wood to cover with trim pieces. Let me get you a better look here. On the edge, you just run your metal right up to that metal. It hangs out a little bit over, forms like a drip edge. You can put a gutter there or do whatever you want. You've got that corner piece right there, rake trim. That way it makes it for a nice, quick, efficient building. If you're just doing a utility building, the overhangs are more attractive and you give it more of that farm look. But this way it just gives you quick utility building, and also if you wanted to, you could put a piece of trim up there. But this was just for utility and economy, and it makes for a quick building. Anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us, and we'll be making some other videos soon.